Good morning, you all. Today we're gonna make Korean spicy meat soup with veggies. And this is called UkGaeJang in Korean. I have about 7 pounds of venison shank, and we're gonna drain some blood out and start cooking. This is one of my favorite dish. Okay, I have rinsed it 3 times, so now it's nice and clean. And I'm gonna let it sit for about 2 hours, get some more stuff out while we have breakfast. Now this is homemade hot pepper oil. Okay, it's been about an hour and a half, and you could see the more blood came out, and we're gonna rinse it 3 more times and start cooking. Okay, here's the final ingredient of UkGaeJang. This is actually 8 pounds of venison shank. We got a crazy amount of big scallions and many different kinds of mushroom with a little bit of ginger, 3 bags of mung bean sprouts, and fresh Napa cabbage, a lot of onions and garlic, and a lot of dried Napa cabbage. So this all goes in there and the magic happens. Okay, to remove all the gamey taste and some yucky stuff, we actually boil it first and then throw away all the yucky stuff and then clean it with the cold water, and then we start cooking. And for the broth, we're gonna be mixing half water and half venison broth, but you could use chicken or beef broth. Okay, we've been cooking outside for about 30 minutes now because being a shank, we have to cook it really well, otherwise the meat is gonna be way too tough. But as you know, when the shank gets cooked well, it's one of the best meat out there. And to start off, we put in onion, garlic, ginger, and black pepper. And like this, we're gonna cook it for another hour or so, and then we're gonna add some other stuff as well. Okay, we've been cooking it for about 1.5 hours now. Now we're gonna shred the meat and continue to cook. Okay, after mixing with the dried cabbage and Korean spicy seasoning, we're going to add it into the pot. Half of this is deer bone broth, and we're gonna do some serious cooking. Alright, we're outside, and now I've already tasted the broth, and this tastes insanely good. But after cooking it for maybe another hour or so, it just gets sweeter. Okay, it's been a good 30 minutes now, and we already added the scallions. And after about 10 minutes, we're just gonna add the rest of the stuff, and we should be good. Let's take a look. Ooh. Wow, that smells good. I'm gonna be so happy tonight. Alright, let's taste it. Wow, that's really sweet. And last, mung bean sprouts. And we got a whole lot of it. Woo-hoo. Alright, now we're done. Woo-hoo. And at this point, we're just gonna do the final season with salt and pepper, as you like. Alright, we got healthy rice and big bowl of UkGaeJang and some kimchi. Let's get started. Alright, let's taste the soup first. Wow, that's really sweet, and it's a little spicy, but it's got really satisfying deep flavor. Alright, let's get into the real stuff now. Wow, really good. You should try some.